Well, I don't want to be doing a stream like with this mood right now. But once again, it's Tuesday, and I still kind of want to like keep my streak and shit. So I'm still going, but I'm gonna be real. Like the past few days have been quite miserable, to say the least. I start to not feel as well. Then my interest in this game had died down a little bit. And then it doesn't help that this community has been quite something. This community has been quite something in the past few days. I'm gonna be very genuine with my thoughts right now. Of course, I won't be name calling like anyone, but it has not been a great weekend for me, and towards like how I feel about this game, about this community in general. The amount of bullshit that I had to or still having to deal with is really not healthy at this point. Times like this is when I generally just want to like stop playing things and just like focus on my actual studies and shit. Genuinely. Wow, this lobby is dead. Yeah, this is gonna be like 5%. So, I have 2 super riots for whatever fucking reason. This one right here where I got a 30.5 and at 243rd, and that's top 1%. This other one I assume is like much more dead, 40.1, but at a lower position, of course, it's 5%. Yeah, I think this one's just more dead. Yeah, this one is like the more dead lobby. Let me just check like the times over there and shit. Yeah, so like 35.9 is like 8th in this lobby. Let me check what is 35.9 in the other leaderboards. The other one, 35.9 is like, yeah, 35.9 is 15. So this league was like at least like double the players, I would say. And like, yeah. Need the mob position Discord? Not really. That's not the reason why I'm being burnt out. I'm being burnt out by other people instead. Some have already left the mod position because of like well, not just recent events, but just like the recent progression of this game in general. Of course, I still want to like help out, like as much as I could. But it generally is like it's getting to my nerves at this point. And the troublemakers, the ones that are still spewing bullshit towards like some people that I know, are still going around and still doing the exact same thing over and over again. Okay, 39 keyboard, I won't really complain about that. What's there in the store? Nothing. As always. I'm usually gonna divide no need for any epic unless gonna botch my car ranks for some reason, just like on the tertiary entry. And to be honest, the server is just filled with a bunch of teams that honestly don't know how to react to certain situations. Well, problem is they're not even like the type of like immature people that just doesn't even know how to behave online. These are like the ones that are like straight up problematic to deal with. Like they know what they're doing, intentionally doing it. They're also hypocrites as well. Of course, I'm not mentioning any names right here because I don't want to like directly tell them. But if one of them is listening to this stream right now, you better know that. You better know that I'm just fucking sick of you already. Aside from like the riot, there has not been much that has been keeping me interested in this game either. Like MP1, MP2, literally nothing for me to do. Like yeah, like what, MP2 I can just drive this fucking shit ass car that doesn't want to like stay on the ground at all and shit. Honestly, the more interesting thing that I can do right now is, again, to actually like focus on my studies. So if anyone here knows about like a 2x2 MIMO or FDM system, please let me know, because like I'm having like a project report I have to do on that as well. And to simulate that through a ray length fading channel with like AWGN, which is like additive white Gaussian noise, and then with SFBC coding through 16 QAM modulation. And again, we have to like evaluate the bit error rate and the symbol error rate of the that system as well. So if anybody knows anything about that, please let me know because I kind of want to work on that right now. Like, if it has gone to the point where I'm not enjoying games as much as like fucking university work like that, there is something wrong. There is something really wrong with this game right now. Like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna be very serious on this topic because, like, again, this is like a game where I've spent like the majority of my life playing. I've been playing this game for like a third of my life at this point. And obviously I'm like very passionate about it. It's just that I felt like the effort I put into like either from like just me myself as a player to like a moderator on the official Discord server, what I've received from the amount of effort that I put in, it hasn't really been worth it based on how things are going at this point. I mean, the only thing that's been honestly worth it so far is like me as like a content creator. Because like, again, I still have you guys right here that are willing to like support my channel and still watch me, even after like all the shit that has been happening throughout the years and stuff. So I do really appreciate that. But for the rest, it just doesn't really feel. It just doesn't really feel good, honestly. And like again, also with like this new like Asphalt hypervisor, I'm also not hyped about that at all. Whatever it's supposed to be, like I'm just not interested in it. Even though like people can say it's like a new Asphalt, it's like Asphalt 10. Fuck no, it's not gonna be anything, honestly. And even if it's like okay, it's like a decent game and shit, I've honestly like went past that point already. Where none of these like modern racing games really like truly appeal to me anymore. Yeah, I know that this game is just a part of my life and I'll be bored of it, obviously. But it's just that like, what is it? I spent way too much of my life doing this now. At times, like, I don't regret doing this at all. And this is unfortunately not one of those times that I don't regret playing this game. In fact, I currently like genuinely regret even like interacting with this community. Yeah, you can privately DM me on Discord. I can add you on Discord if you have like the higher tier membership. Like that's just a given. If you gave this channel like that much support, there has to be something that I can get back to you. Was at the peak of my skills in 2024, had enough of the game, generally felt burnt out, not because of the community, but my own time is spent, so I had to leave it for some time. I see. But does that really help that while other racing games are being like released every now and then, this season's like one of the driest that Asphalt Legends have had so far. It's like literally nothing new, it's just everything, just using different cars. None of these game modes are being updated, none of the issues are actually being fixed. We're just getting even more issues and like no care about like anything that's happening to the game. All these like bugs and shit that never got fixed in time. Like I think like the Mali GPUs on Android, like that issue has been I think like 2 weeks now, and that is still not even fixed at all. And when it's supposed to be like something like very urgent, that just shows like are they like not fucking caring about this community at all? They're not even caring about this game at all. Like what are they even doing at this point? Deadass, like recently, I've been having more fun in a game that's been abandoned for 6 years now. It's called Need for Speed Heat. I've been having more fun in there than Asphalt. Even though most of the time I spent in Need for Speed Heat is actually like in single player and not like multiplayer. Of course, like multiplayer, I do hop onto there like occasionally, and occasionally there are some live lobbies, but most of the time in there I spent in single player, and I'm generally just having like a lot more fun in there compared to Asphalt. There is a chance that they are actually like focusing on whatever the fuck Asphalt Hyperdrive is supposed to be, but I just generally doubt that it's gonna be like anything interesting at all. Yo, thank you, Midori. Appreciate the membership, and yeah, of course I'll add you on Discord later. Just let me know like what your Discord username is, and I can add you. Aside from that, let me just like go message someone right now. Yo, what's up, Bryant? What's the Spicy Boy? Welcome to the stream. Oh, did my settings and the skin get changed? Why are the shadows doing that? They still haven't fixed the iOS 26.4, but are you fucking serious? A whole update for them to like do something about it, and they still haven't did it? Yo, what's up, Zushi? How's my day? Not great. Hasn't really been a good day so far. Return to Horizon, I'm so burnt out because of like the new scenario. Like making the track has been like a very taxing scenario in my enjoyment to that game. Like it takes too long, it's way too RNG, and I'm not getting like consistent results in there anymore. I mean, I'll probably be back to it once Grand Light comes out, but it's still like more than a month away. The year finale, I'll probably go back to that at some point. Like I can't really bother about champs meeting anymore. I've not built like any proper aces for that, and I'm just going there with like my jobber lineup. Still got to like Group B final, so I don't really care about it that much. Well, Scribbles quitting Asphalt wasn't really because of like this game being. I mean, yes, it's a factor, but like he said he would quit Asphalt after like his world record got beaten, and it did. So like he quit Asphalt. So like it's just this choice in the first place. No matter like, how this game would go, he told himself to quit when someone beats his world record, and someone did. So he did quit Asphalt. I have no interest in Forza Horizon 6 or Racing Master at all. Yeah, I'll probably go back to like maybe G6 at some point and maybe try Terraria out. Oh, if I can even like have time for that. Yeah, Forza Horizon 6 is just Forza Horizon 5. But Japan, woohoo, like everything in Japan, the fucking piezoelectric tiles. Something something. Japan's living in 2050. I rushed Forza Horizon 6 and got nothing else to grind. See, this guy gets it. He fucking played like Forza Horizon 6 like what, 30 hours a day, and now he has nothing else to do. Yeah, what's up, Norky? Good to see you here, at least. Okay, I missed that fucking nacho bottle. Sometimes I wish like some bullshit like whatever happened in Monaco GP last week can happen to this game. Like, can we just get a Lastro hitting a wall, but for Asphalt, so that something interesting can happen? Like, that's what he did in Monaco. Like, what he did was opening a Pandora box. Like, nothing significant happened there until Lastro hit a wall, and then everything fucking happened. And can you believe that that GP only had like one actual overtake, and that was Lindblad overtaking Albon? Like literally just one single overtake, the entire thing. I wonder why this is still on the calendar, and this Spa is not even on the fucking rotation anymore. You can't make the shit up. Like, you generally cannot make the shit up. Also, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be very real right here about this. 2 crashes in the exact same spot. But just because of a Stroll, people laugh at him. But then if it's Leclerc, people become depressed and feel bad for him. Even though it's like 2 exact same crashes. This is an issue that I also have with the Asphalt Legends community in general. Especially knowing what they feel about the Evil Lycan. If it's the Evil Lycan, or like some more like non-agile cards getting U.U.F.O, and it's like broken as fuck. No, it's perfectly balanced, it's perfect balance, it's good for free play, we love this card, all shit. But when it's Evil Vanda, everyone would just kill this card. I guarantee you, that is what exactly is gonna happen. People would say that Evil Lycan is a great card, it's good for free-to-play players. When Vanda is also a great card, it's also great for free-to-play players, people just fucking hate on it. Yeah, everyone's enjoying Lycan because of how little it takes to make it good. Which is the exact reason why people hate the Vanda. What kind of hypocrisy am I witnessing right here? Genuinely. Sometimes when I read like the takes in this community, it pisses me off, like really much. Right? People always complain that this game is too hard, it's hard to get cards, it's hard to max out cards, I have no tokens to do all this shit. And then they would want fucking R class in this game. Or class, the course that needs like what, 380 blueprints, 100 million credits to max and like what, 24 epics? Do you seriously want that shit in this game? And still complain that this game is hard? And in fact, if you look at the poll results, it is not balanced, right? Yeah, it is not balanced because why? When people said that, what happened? The car has no issues, just move it up. Just move it up into divisions. Just move it up into divisions. Isn't that the exact fucking explanation as to why it's unbalanced as fuck? You have to move it up into divisions? Fuck's sake. Did you buy Legend Pass? No, and I never will. This community is confusing. Nope, this community is not confusing at all. I can basically read this community like a book. They're hypocrites. And it's also the exact same thing for the other things that have happened in the past week. With like the moderation in the Asphalt Legends server, because people have been complaining about some like the newer mods just because like they're newer and they don't appear much in their eyes. But if the exact same actions were done by an older moderator or like a senior moderator in the server, they'll be, oh, okay, good decision and all that shit. Just because like a moderator is new and it's actually doing their job, people are turning back to harass as fuck. Like people are harassing that moderator, and they're now going into other people's DMs to spread shit about that moderator just because he's new. If it was an older one doing the exact same thing, no one would have even said a single shit. I'm gonna be very real about that. No one would have said a single shit. But just because that guy is new, people are suddenly fucking fussed about it. People have a reason to harass them. The reason why I don't say any names is because I don't want you guys to like direct something towards them. And so if you guys are speculating that it's Tangram or like whoever it is, please stop. Please just stop speculating who it is. I understand that it's like hard not to like speculate about things. But out of respect for the people behind the scenes, I'm not saying anyone's names right now. I'm just like expressing my frustration at the moment. Fucking piece of shit. I can get silent nerfs just like Sharon. No, the SF90 wasn't a silent nerf. They specifically said it in the patch notes. Sharon, though, was like, it's a different story. Like, it wasn't silent either, because like they did say that changes were to be made to the Sharon. However, it wasn't clear at all. The problem is that the clarity in patch notes have also gone to fucking nowhere. It never says anything insightful anymore. Nothing about the actual changes that are happening to an update. She messed that again. Like pop. There's too much like popping right now. I could try to reduce the gain a little bit and see if it's like gonna be like a bit better. Evo Shivern, like right now, I would say Evo Shivern is fine. Even Evo SF90 is fine. It's like, yeah, well, it still has like 2 high acceleration for the supposed stat that it has. At the very least, if you put it against like other acceleration cards, like at 48.95, it does compare relatively well against them. Like the other cards don't just like fall off compared to SF90 at that rank. So it is okay for now, I would say. Evo Lycan, though, on the other hand. The nerf that the Evo Sharon got is for like the what is it? The overweight curse part. That's like the only nerf that I got, but it was still pretty significant for the overload build. Other than that, nothing was changed. The acceleration stayed the same. Cards are being thrown. Beautiful. That's why people say move it up in the multiplayer leagues and it will be balanced. I will say things about this take. That is a absolutely fucking terrible take. That is a terrible. Oh, what? Oh, holy shit, Midori! Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Holy shit. Goat. Chat, especially the ones that got the membership from Midori. Please say thank you, Midori, in the chat. Okay, but seriously though, let me talk more about this point. That's why people say move it up in the MP leagues and it will be balanced. That's the exact reason why it's unbalanced. It's performing way better than it's supposed to. And don't forget, cards in this game are not only used for multiplayer. While yes, this mode hasn't been updated in a long while now, don't forget, this is also a mode where cards do get used in. Moving cards up in multiplayer is not like the solution to everything. When a card is broken, it needs to be nerfed. Not just fucking move it up and then most player leaks because yeah, it's unbalanced right now. Just move it up. No, it's just still being broken in other game modes as well. Even Maxwell Pro got there. Bro just has both memberships and 2 accounts now. Holy fuck. I have a theory that they're now making cards worse on purpose to give it evil, make it broken later. Maybe that's what they're doing. It is a possibility. I'm not denying that. It is a possibility. Let me try this terrible card real quick. Unfortunately, it's not good in this game. I forgot to toggle memberships. Unfortunate. Also, valid Max Verstappen profile picture. How did you feel when his card just didn't even start in the Monaco GP? I want to listen to your thoughts. Okay. I was so pissed when Max DMF at the very first lap of Monaco GP. Yeah, low-key, I feel bad for him because like he had a great weekend up until that point. Like he did okay in like practice, and then he got like a really good time in qualifying. He got a front row start. That's very nice. Then the car just fucking gave up. I felt bad for Max. Worse for Paris after the penalty to give Alonso the points. Yeah. Cadillac got edged. Like, Cadillac actually got edged. That's just unfortunate. Well, at the very least, well, Aston does have a point this year. Yippee. The AMR26 does manage to get a point. Well, that's because, like, half the grid just fucking DNF'd. Yeah. Honestly, about Monaco, I would say that, the 2 drivers that impressed me, well, of course, like, that's Antonelli. They're not among the 2 drivers that I'll be talking about, but of course, like Kimi Antonelli, he's on a roll right now. He's generally like on a roll right now, and like, if there's nothing stopping him in this European swing, then I don't think anything's gonna stop him, honestly. But the 2 drivers that low-key impressed me in Monaco, first is Isak Hadjar, right? So basic at first with Max DNFing because like his car didn't even want to launch. There's only 1 Red Bull left on the race, and like it was like around like lap 15 or something when Isak's car also tried to give up. Like the engine is like doing shit. There was actually like black smoke coming out of the car, and somehow he still held up George Russell for like 20 laps until he eventually had to pit. But holy fuck, like he just fucking whispered to the car, "Do not die," and it did not actually die. He still held up George Russell for like 20 laps with a broken car. Like, the car is dying. Like we can clearly see it on the broadcast as well. Like it was smoking like hell, and still actually does that. Like what the fuck? Definitely deserved the podium in Monaco. Like holy fuck. Like he genuinely impressed me this week. The other one, not from Red Bull Racing, but their sister team, Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. It's Arvid Lindblad. Well, yes, even though like, he finished behind Liam Lawson, Lawson has slowly been somewhat underrated so far as well. But Lindblad What impressed me is that he went 68 laps on mediums. How the fuck does someone go 68 laps on medium tires? That is like when even hard tires would give up. And Lindblad just somehow just went 68 laps on mediums and scored the only fucking overtake in the entire GP. Like, what the fuck? Actually impressed me, like, genuinely. Lindblad actually impressed me like, a lot in the GP. And he technically did go from P15 to P6 as well. Which is pretty insane to think about. Well, yes, with all the penalties and shit, that did help him with like his positioning. But still, genuinely impressed about him. Russell and Kimi are gonna take out each other. It's like Hamilton and Rosberg. Hell yeah. Bro Sadis, welcome back. Never forget Russell Bottas and Imola type shit. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to like the pit lane penalty either. Like, was there something wrong with like the sensor? Was there something wrong with like the pit lane mode itself, or like there was an error with like penalty being given out? It's like apparently they were going like 60.1 kilometers per hour, which is like 0.1 kilometers per hour higher than the limit. But like, is it like a sensor issue, or is it like something? Because like all of them only went 0.1 kilometers per hour over the limit, so it's not like that has to be something wrong with like the sensors, right? That try to read the speed of the cars. So cutting in line pit lane something. Wait, so like did they just fucking calculate like the average time the car went and like divided it by the supposed length of the pit lane, but because they cut it, it turned out to be like a higher average speed or some shit? Okay. Bro, okay. That's just stupid, honestly. What the fuck? George is kind of over here, sure he's a dickhead, but even he actually has bad luck, people dismiss it as a kid overshoot, yeah. I low-key do feel bad for him as well. But like, he did get out-driven by Kimi. He did get out-driven by Kimi in Monaco. Kimi just, like, he locked in, he just fucking... He locked in, he got the pole position, definitely deserved. What if I gave up for a minute? Your Wi-Fi just did a Verstappen start. I'm sorry. Did you see Gasly celebrating a podium not knowing he had penalty? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate for him, honestly. Like, I think it wasn't even 5 seconds, because if it was 5 seconds, he would have been like 4th. Like, only behind Hotjar. But he got sent to like, what, 7th? That's just really unfortunate. Are you serious about the storage space issue? What the fuck? Hold on. I need to back off this race real quick. Bro, you have to be shitting me. Again, why do I only have 252 megabytes left in my C drive? What the fuck? What is this shit? What is this shit? Give me a few seconds. Or like a few minutes. If I'll try to see if I can resolve this issue. If I were to try and like copy all this, I cut it and I put it into the D drive. Will this help out a little bit to my storage? That did clear up a little bit my storage, but what the fuck? If it's Copilot again, I swear to God, if it's actually Copilot again. Dude, Windows 11 is fucking miserable. I hate this shit. I already uninstalled Copilot. It keeps reinstalling itself. It keeps happening. No, I don't even use it. I don't use Copilot at all. It keeps reinstalling itself back to this fucking... This shit pisses me off. This shit actually pisses me off. Like, nothing is going right. Let me see. What is like... What is doing this? I would definitely have to debloat Windows 11 at some point. Definitely. Ah, this shit pisses me off. Man, what the fuck is wrong with Windows? I hate this shit. Okay, hold on a second. I understand why do I have a fucking dynamic shadow again. Just like close the game for now. Okay, suddenly I now have like 5 gigs of storage free out of nowhere. Okay, what the fuck is happening now? This has to be a joke. Holy shit. Like, this has to be a joke. Okay. I'll try to reboot the game again. And see what happens. Not entirely sure, like, what is causing, like, all this to happen. Again. Always have to be careful with my storage these days, because like you can never know what the fuck happens. Anyways, back to MP2. I mean, MP2 is I'm done with the milestones. But I guess I can continue to try and get like top 1000, and that's about it. But also, like, on a serious note, because like there isn't exactly much for me to do today, I might also just end the stream early. Because like, I still have other things to do as well. Let me just have a look at chat again. Congrats on 2 questions. Thank you. Thank you for that. So my early con voices are like 30s. Did I really sound that old? Honestly, like I don't think I sounded that old. Why am I the only one in this lobby? Dead has no one on the minimap right now. Oh, there it is. I barely see a red dot, and that red dot is probably not going to be able to catch me in any way whatsoever. I like the recent MP change. I'm just indifferent about it. They're grading randomly somehow. It could be like try to check like your background processes. There might be something going wrong there. If your battery just suddenly gets worse, like over time it gets worse, but shouldn't be like worse by too much. If it just suddenly gets like goes from like let's just say you have like 6 hours of battery life, and if it just goes to like 3 hours, something's definitely wrong, and you have to check that out. I have much better like air acceleration than the 2 shaky on ease. So maybe if I do this correctly, I should ahead and finish first. I didn't. Okay. It also sucks that I can't even like see the times I got compared to the others in this mode. Like the team mode is actually like the worst fucking multiplayer mode to ever exist. Like I can't even tell if it's desync or it's whatever because like I don't even see the times. And great, I'm against a fucking gold Devel and Pudong. There's no one else in this lobby. Can this hold a shockwave? Okay. And he's just gonna pass me at any moment now. Yep, and he's gone. Literally nothing I can do about that. I mean, 04.9 isn't exactly terrible for the Valkyrie, but again, I'm gonna guess if I can develop 16. What am I supposed to do about that? Yo, what's up, Alien Cat? Welcome to the stream. I'll try MP2 a bit more later. In the meantime, let me just do the drive syndicate. And, of course, I have to check the storage again. Yeah, it seems to be fine so far. Yeah, the milestone points payout in team multiplayer doesn't exist. Well, time for more Drive Syndicate. Unlock Tuatara when? I mean, I will play this Drive Syndicate. It's just that I'll just play at my own pace. I'm not really one to just speedrun a Drive Syndicate. So yes, I will try to unlock it for sure. But it will take time. It will take time. I need to get natural bottles, I think. Yeah, multiplayer will be back to normal soon. That's another natural bottle. Missed that one. Go to a tour and blocked by stupid A-Cast. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Copy of Washington today. Yo, what's up, Stephanie, little bro? Welcome to the stream. I haven't touched the game since last month, and I don't even want to play it. I'm kind of feeling lazy for playing since there's nothing to do right now. I completely understand. I only have 6-star Joe. He's cheating. Type shit. What do I think about the R's performance? Yeah, okay, so let me just think about it for a second. I don't hate driving the car. In fact, I do find the car to be somewhat okay to drive, but the performance is definitely not great. It's not that good of a car. Yeah, it floats, but does it offer more than that? No, not really. People overrate floaty cars a lot just because like a car floats, people overrate it. no, it's not that great, unfortunately. Yeah, apparently they are the security challenger SRT8s in the later stages. Try to read more. The Japanese are. I'm not a Japanese. I wanted to learn the language, but I haven't really had the time to actually like learn it properly to like hold a conversation. But I know enough for me to still be able to play the game in Japanese. Like I can sort of read it, I just generally cannot hold a conversation in the language. Here I was assuming it would be an LFA clone. I mean, it should be better than the Lexus LFA because, like, the R-Type 4S is supposed to be at the same level as the Huracan, right? It's supposed to be at the same level as the Huracan, and this got out at the same time as the Huracan Evo. It was both in like 2019 or something, around that time. What I had to do in here? Okay, perfect naturals. I don't like how in like unupgraded cars it takes longer for you to get to the perfect natural judge, so it messes up my timing a lot. I didn't even get enough natural bottles. Okay, this stupid mission. Holy fuck. Okay. I suppose the game meant that in a way because they wanted it to be a DS starter car, but we also got two opportunities. Was there's a B-class bandit car with DS? I don't know, man. I mean, at the very least, this drafting gets a bit more doable. It's a bit more doable compared to the last one because like there's no new fourth car. I just wish that it could have been like a B-class car and they gave it out in like, or just give it like a Star Hunt or something. Just debut it in the Star Hunt. Like they can do that, right? Well, I guess I'll play Gauntlet now. Isn't exactly much else for me to do right now. Gauntlet. What I would do for this combo right now is I changed this to the inertia flywheel. I changed this to the Hypocrite universal. And that should be enough for me to get like 26 like almost all the time, unless I like genuinely mess up. Tunnel sprint. That's like the easiest option. Ghost ships. I low-key kind of want to try Overload Lycan this time. Shit, okay. Let me try to get Overload Lycan. Should I actually do that though? I'm not sure if I should actually do it. You know what? I mean, no, I don't have like the optimal overload. No, I will just go for heavy lichen. Heavy lichen should be enough. Let's do heavy core universal. Let's give this thing that, and either street drag tires or this. Maybe because I'm in air a lot more, I'll just go with the mid jump arrow pack. That sent me to overload, so no, I will not do that. Vision 17 Vision 1789 mạnh để đầu tư không? Set này cũng mid thôi, đây này cũng không quá mạnh. Nó thực ra cũng chả dùng làm gì, cùng lắm là nếu mà nó có được dùng ấy thì nó sẽ chỉ dùng trong Champion 3 thôi. Ngoài ra cũng, nhưng mà thậm chí kể cả trong Champion 3 nó cũng không phải quá mạnh. Nó sẽ kiểu như là tầm con Turzo Millennial thôi, chứ còn lại nó cũng chả có gì đặc sắc lắm, thực sự luôn, nó không có gì đặc sắc lắm. Nhưng mà vẫn đầu tư thì kiểu dạng đầu tư thời gian thì có, ok, cứ chạy Special Hunt thôi, bởi vì cái này nó sẽ giúp mình tiết kiệm được credits với cả trade coins về sau này. Tuy nhiên nếu mà kiểu dạng đầu tư tức là kiểu dạng ném tokens vào để còn max nó, để còn 6 sao con này thì không đáng tí nào rồi. Expected lack of communication with the lead was playing, for example, just proves their incompetence lately with all these stupid game-breaking bugs. Yeah, honestly, I don't understand why they're like. What's wrong with like communicating changes to the players? Like, what's wrong with that? And they keep turning the players into the fucking QA testers instead of actually like testing the modes themselves, or even like communicating to us about like the changes. They could have said this in the patch notes, right? There will be like a few changes and the lead roles might be split, right? They could have done that in the patch notes, like just announce it to us, let us know what was about to happen, so with that we can prepare for it. But then no, this shit happens. Like, you really can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Also, what time is it? 33 seconds. What would be like a goofy car for this? Alright, let's go. Yeah, 650S and 409P basically have like around the same stats. I messed up. I actually messed up. I should still be able to beat like 28 though, because like 28 is like a piss easy time. Yeah. Give me 70 and then start correcting a little bit. Okay, good exit. Not bad, not too bad. Alright, Ghost shows with heavy lichen. Let's see what happens. I swear when this game later updates ever stops introducing game-breaking bugs, it's really getting infuriating. Yeah. It was also in the official patch notes as well. It didn't get fixed. Ah shit, it's heavy. Oh. Yep, it is heavy. That is very true, that the car is very heavy. Okay, still beats it. Alright, straight sprint. Up next. No way heavy car is heavy. Ugh. Ah shit, I hit the wall. Yeah, heavy build does affect your airtime. Which is like weird because like that doesn't exactly follow like the laws of physics. Because like if a car is heavier, yes, it has higher terminal velocity, but it's not supposed to fall faster than something lighter. Because like I generally doubt that if you go from a car that's already like more than a ton to like 2 tons, it would really like affect the airtime as much as what we're seeing in game. Because like obviously the air resistance is not gonna be like that prevalent for that amount of weight, especially for like the initial drop. Congratulations. That's surely the pump up for all time. Your Discord? Yep. I'm not accepting any friend requests right now, so just tell me your Discord username so that I can just add you myself. Whoever dropped this lichen, please just skip ramps, I swear. If you don't skip the ramp and you end up with this time, just redo it and skip ramps. You would do way better than this. Okay. What else is in here? 40 points. Doable. I could do this. Yeah, that's doable. That is doable. Alright. So, out of the center. Obviously, I can just go with either the, what is it? The Imperium or the Absolute in here, just for safety. Or I can just go with the Devel. Both would work. Is there an all this? Yeah, I can definitely try to beat all this. So, for out of the center. Shit, okay. I might just go with Absolute. Meiji Rush. I would go Imperium. Well, Imperium is not like the most consistent option here. But I can be very lazy and I could just wall ride and I would still get a time better than that. Now for Instant Twister, I would have to modify my Sheeran build. Because it has a much better build for Twister over here. Go, cheers, one in chat. Right. Hope to see you again next time. But change to Heavy Cone Shockwave. And this I will change to the Drift Lasher Intake. It feels so nice to actually have the parts I need for the Evil Shiver now. Okay, for Hell Veil, of course, for safety, I will just use the Evil SF90. And finally, for Paris of the East, I can either go with the Lycan, like I can either just go with this, or, right, or I can go with the Koenigsegg Chimera. Or like some other cars in there, like depending on what cars you guys want me to use. Like, what car do you guys want me to use in this node right here in Paris of the East? Well, I thought I'm the only one who uses 100% sensitivity. I mean, you're definitely not the only one. I know a bunch of other keyboard players that use 100% sensitivity as well. Mostly because like we come from like a background of like other control methods, and those other control methods have a much higher sensitivity than keyboard. Even like keyboard 100% is still lower than tilt at like any percent. Because like tilt has the ability to like snap the car like instantly to one side, and that is how like you get like those like tilted controller. That's how you get like those like more natural floaties. Use Chimera? Alright, sure. Alright, let's go. Let's go with this. Urban Rush and Roam Barrels too technical for me. Same. I hate when I have both of those strikes in my defense as well. So normally I would cheese them with the SF90. take a play safe this time. I won't go for the risky route. Okay. Let's go. Next, Meiji Rush. Now, of course, like the time that a 1-star Imperium can get on here is not great, but it does it with a much safer route than any other car. So all you do is just wall riding. You just do that. You don't have to do anything else. It's Twister next. When quit Asphalt 9 gang soon, probably soon this one. I don't know, honestly. It really depends on like. It really depends on like what the next updates are gonna be like. So again, we're close to like the anniversary update now, and I'm still kind of intrigued to see like what they're gonna do. But of course, like my hopes are not really as much as before. Okay. Never gonna 2-star Imperium, then world ends. He said he never gonna 2-star Imperium. I mean, 2-star Imperium is still rarer than 3 stars. It's just that I don't really feel like just asking for wall cards every day at this point. I never realized that it actually shows perfect natural on the sidebar if you do a perfect natural. Like, is that new, or have I just never noticed that before? Nowadays, preparing for a job is less painful than playing this game type shit. That's always been a thing? Alright, maybe I just never noticed it now. Okay, so for the Chimera. This thing a star, I don't have to like do a 360 because like the road rate for this car is already pretty great. And like here. Yeah, it just keeps 290. Natural reception is pretty good. Yep. It's a really nice car with this track. I mean, it doesn't do 24. I mean, it probably can. I haven't managed to get a 24 with it yet, but it's still a pretty nice car for this track. Been here forever, they just made the car difference, make a step. What? I meant the sidebar, like the perfect natural text on the sidebar. Not like the counter perfect natural. I don't think I can go against this. I would not go against this. I mean, this is still 20 points for a much easier lineup. I'll probably pick that later. Wait, when is it gonna refresh? Actually, in 10 minutes. I'll just wait 10 minutes to see what happens. Also, I've not played much. Like, you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only did 8 attacks in the past, like, what, 3 days? And that's it? Wait, no, 4 days. Because, like, Gauntlet ends a day late. This time as well. So, in 4 days, I did 8 attacks. You can clearly tell that I'm very interested in this mode, so... Of course. Anyways, going back to MP2. Let me try to get top 1000. Maybe I'll try this car. I still don't understand why this car is not, like, used in anything. Like, the Prototype Racing Spotlight, that's like the perfect place to feature this car, but no, they don't even do that. Like, the lack of attention to detail is actually fucking crazy. Would you try sub 25 on tilt? Maybe. Maybe at some time. Not really now, though. I'm not really interested. Sorry about that. And the lobby is still dead. Of course. Of course. Forgot that my go to snipe. Yo, what's up, Nixie? Good to see you here. Wait, what time you can get like 2-star overcome Supra? I would say just around 3 seconds lower than like 3-star overcome, so like 41 something. Let's say try for 41 something with a 2-star overcome. Oh shit, what the fuck? Why am I 360? I can ask the exact same question again. Why am I 360? I was procrastinating too much and didn't play the card. Same. I only got the card to 3 stars instead of like max. It's like at first I definitely had like enough time to max the card, but nah, I just couldn't. Can't wait to get VIP 10 in 7 years. I mean, no, like not 7 years, 10 years, and then I can just autoplay the cards and get the cards back every time. Yippee! Definitely not gonna take that forever at that point, and probably the game even gets like fucking delisted from like stores and shit. Wasn't C11 supposed to be direct rival to Xronial? Technically, if you were to compare the two cars right now, technically yes, the C11 is better than the Xronial 9. But the Xronial 9 is an A-class car, and this is an S-class. And for the same performance, obviously one is just gonna be like way more useful than the other. I was also expecting normal car ride, but of course they divided. Yeah. Weird thing though is that I have 2 car riots for whatever reason. Could be because like the leaderboards I'm in, based on like where I start my game. Because like previously I also had like 2 car hunts as well. I also had 2 super car hunts. So I also have 2 super car riots. One of them, for some reason though, I can only play it on Steam. Like, I cannot find it on my phone, but then on Steam I can find it. But then I can also find the other card riot, which I played on phone, on Steam. So it's like very confusing. I don't understand like why there's 2 of them, but I'm not complaining. That just gets me like more epics. And yeah, let me show you that real quick. Yeah, there's 2 of them. This one I think, yeah, this one is like the one on Steam. I obviously don't go as fast on keyboard compared to on tilt. Like 1.3 seconds slower. And this is in top 5% at position 167. This, however, this one is at position 246, which is top 1% this lobby. And yeah, this is 1.3 seconds faster because this is my tilt time. So like, I can try to check. So, on this leaderboard, I'm the only one in there. On the other leaderboard, I believe that I should see more people. On the other leaderboard. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more in here. There's a lot more on this leaderboard. The other one, there's only just me. There's no one else in my club that's in this leaderboard. I'm trying to check like top 100. Are there anyone? Like, there has to be someone, right? No. Okay. What about near me? What about my position? Like, there has to be someone. Or am I actually like the only Aces member in the top 200? I am literally the only one. Are you fucking kidding me? How to riots? I have no idea either. I had 2 car hunts for the Zero Supra, and I ended up getting 2 riots with it as well. It's weird. Also, yeah, what's up, so much shit? Okay, let's try to get top 1000 in MP2, and after that I'll hop to MP1 to do like a few races, and then I'll probably end the stream a bit early today. I was like, again, I still have other stuff to do, and there isn't really much happening right now. There's no new events, and there isn't really much other. Nanjing Shroll, okay. Shroll reference. And yeah, that gives me a pretty good chance to have enough epics to go to Supra. But there's always a chance that I will get nothing from those packs, because like, you know how this game goes. It will only give me the extra epic for cars already have gold, or if I don't need them anymore. Do I have Vision Max? Yes, I do. I do have the car maxed. Is it only on PC? I have no idea. I have no idea why I have 2 of them. A Draco card coming up. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a reason for me to upgrade the car. And for me right now, like credits, for me, it's like I want to spend them. It's just that I need a reason to. If not, then I would be wasting credits onto like nothing. Yeah, I have no idea how this car is even going to be re-released. Like, they're just not even caring about it. Okay, so refreshed. Okay, I'll take the non-exit blueprints. Do I have enough epics for the C1? Because in the... Okay, the logic I have behind like these Legend Store epics now is that I need to get enough to prepare for when those cars get U.U.F.O. So what I need to check is just to see if I have 4 Concept 1 epics. If I have 4, I don't have to buy another. If I only have 3, then I'll buy another. No, I have 5, I don't have to buy more. I know everyone is using multiple platforms to ride it, but I don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't no idea why, like how it works either, because it seems to still be like cross-platform. The other leaderboards that I'm in, I know some people that only exclusively play on iOS, and I still match them. So it's not like platform dependent. I just don't even know like what is the logic behind this now. Keeping a GT stock forever? Type shit. Okay, there's the fucking like in neon. Woohoo. You need to be 50% already to get the U.U.F.O. No, it depends on like how many epics you need the car at. No, how many epics the car needs. If the car needs 16 epics, you will get like what, 12 epics in the U.U.F.O. event. If the car needs 12 epics, you get 6 epics in the U.U.F.O. event. If the car needs 8, then you get 4 in the U.U.F.O. event. Yeah, current MP2 is still ongoing. It lasts for another like hour. After I get like position 1000, I'll probably hop to MP1 and then I'll uninstall the stream. I don't really feel like playing too much nowadays. At this point, I'm just playing to like maintain. Great. Great. Okay, and now the car's just turning right. Beautiful. That's definitely what I want. That is definitely what I want. I didn't check the storage again. No, okay, that's still fine. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Honestly, I'll probably just not care about MP2 anymore. It just doesn't really feel worth playing this. I'll just try to get like what, top 500 and MP1 just for like the C class mod, I think. That's about it. Ah, shit. The only way for me to get past the F5 is by not doing that, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm not playing MP2 anymore. I'm sick of this. I'm going into MP1. You can clearly tell that I'm very much enjoying this game right now with the amount of activity I put into multiplayer. It was so spicy. Good to see you here. Would be cool if we had veteran designer events where veterans of the game would design an event together and how much it. Would be interesting to have that, honestly. It feels like lapping actually affects your car's control on PC. No, it doesn't. If you have a bad connection, that's not supposed to like affect your controls. Well, what the fuck? What do you exactly mean by that? Do you mean like the car feels worse? Like, is it like more laggy? Like, do you have like input lag or something? I have multiple instances. My car's controls lag and input lag happening. Only in this game. That is weird then. That's really weird. Yo, what's up, Zia? Welcome to the stream. Do I have the invincible decals? No, I don't. Keep turning one direction, even if no longer pressing it. I've had that happen before, but not for turning. And it was on my phone instead of on my laptop. Where, for some reason, if I go back from like the pause menu, the screen just holds the brake button, or like the notch button. I think it's like some input glitches, but I've never had that happening to my steering. Probably because like I create tilt on my phone and that's not affected by what's being tapped on the screen. But yeah, I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. I was thinking here back in the day, Furon would have the best free-to-play garage, but now, I mean, Furon doesn't really like grind the game that much. Like his garage, even for back then, wasn't really like the greatest free-to-play garage, just because like he doesn't like put as much time into this game as some others would, like me, for example. Around like in 2021, that was that was when I myself have surpassed the Furon's garage, I would say. And even though like I started like 1 year later and haven't played this game like seriously until like the later half of 2020. Of course, like, I do understand like the man's busy in real life, but he's doing much more than me. Actually, like, what even is like a proper like benchmark for a free-play account now? It's like technically my account isn't like really free-play anymore, even though I myself have still not spent any money on the game, just because of like the DS13 gifts. My account doesn't exactly count as a free-play account anymore. Some other like really good accounts, I also don't count them as free-play, because like they did like, yes, they use like Google Play credits to buy like Legend Pass, and yes, it's still free money, but it still had a Legend Pass, and that Legend Pass also got them like the Venom F5 back in 2021, so I don't count those as free-play. So I don't count those as free-to-play accounts either. So what benchmark is even left? Like, Jenny, what benchmark is left for us to have as a free-to-play account now? The only other guy I know has only been playing this game for more than 2 years, and so his account is obviously like not like the best in any regards, but he has like the fastest like free-to-play progression ever. Where in like 2 years he already has 280 cars, which is like faster than like anyone I can think of. But like for like the most amount of progress, I couldn't really think of anyone right now. Yeah, I was mentioning Blue Cat, or Ice, as I usually refer to him. Well, he's like the fastest progressing free-to-play player. So in just more than 2 years, he's already at garage level 55 and at 280 something cars. But I'm just trying to think like, who else is like a free-to-play player that is at garage level 60 and has like all of these cars I've been playing like from the beginning and shit. It's like technically, yes, if I was to remove my DS cars, I would still be in garage level 60. I would still have more than 300 cars. But is there really like anyone? Like, is there really anyone else? Because like I really cannot think of. I mean, there probably is one, like probably like some random like Chinese guy. Because like, of course, if you're a person, there will be an Asian better than you. If you're an agent, there will always be another Asian better than you. That's just like a saying of all time. But I just couldn't really like find someone else at the moment. I generally thought he got a new account because he's progressed so hard. I think like when he gets to a garage level 60, it will start again, if I remember correctly. Oh right, yeah, Fabulous 921. I forgot. Yeah, Fabulous is free to play. He is free to play. Okay, that is an account I can look up on. Yeah, as well. Yeah, that's definitely a quality free-to-play account. Realistically, you can still get most of the cards of the game without paying if you wait enough and keep saving tokens. No, you can't. I mean, here's the thing. if you keep saving tokens, that means like you're not spending on anything. And if you're not spending on anything, how are you supposed to get cars? The process of like getting more cars in this game is like a never-ending loop of you spending tokens and earn tokens to spend tokens. And like the more cars you have, the faster that loop becomes. And like if you have like more cars, you obviously can do like more events. And if you can do more events, you get more tokens. And once you get more tokens, you have more opportunities to spend on cars, which will get you even more cars for you to do even more events, for you to get even more tokens, for you to spend those tokens on more cars, and you get what I mean. It has to be that kind of never-ending loop. You just don't just go like not spending on anything and just drop all of them at one time. I've seen people saving like what 400,000 tokens, and they're still at what garage level 34. Because like they're not spending on actual like cars that can be used in like somewhere. And so like they're still not having any progress in the events or like special events and whatever. And so they like their garage just stays at that point. There's literally nothing else to propel the progress like forwards if they don't spend that tokens. Quite honest, I don't think it's fair to count Redneck given he just spent a couple. Yeah, if he spent on Legend Pass, I don't count. If an account has like Legend Passes, I don't count as a free-to-play account anymore. I would want like a pure like no Legend Passes, like no gifts, free-to-play account. It's like yes, my account has no Legend Pass, but it has a fucking DS13 gift. Convinced me to get SEO for cheap, and it ended up being useful in social. Yeah, exactly. You have to play this game like smart. Like, of course, early on you would want to save tokens to get yourself good cars, right? Early on, that's what you want to do. However, after some point, you would want to like get more cars than to just save all your tokens to spend on like a few useful cars. Because like you already have like useful cars. You don't exactly need more. Of course, more useful cars would be nice. However, if you want real progress to be like really fast later on, you have to spend on more of those lower end cars. Ooh, that was a nice barrel roll. Investing, yeah, you can say that as well. It's like for long-term progression in this game, I changed my mindset from like going for just high-end cars to just go for cars with good value. What do I mean by good value? Good value is like I spend a relatively small amount of tokens and I get something back from doing it. For example, I spent on the Huracan SEO. What did I get back from it? I got a MC20, and I also had more progress in the Iconic Volcano Spider special event, and it was very cheap, and that is what I would call good value at some point. Even though yes, the Huracan SEO, it's not a good B-class car at all. It's a low-end B-class car. But it's still good value because it got me more back in return. It got me much more garage value. It got me much more currency back in return. Well, not as much as the tokens I spent, but it still got me currency in return. It still got me credits, still got me tokens. The credits and tokens that I would have never gotten if I did not spend on the Huracan SEO. Right? It has to be like that. You spend more tokens to receive tokens back. That's how this game works. That's how you get like fast progression in this game. I really want to for the sake of increasing my garage level, but this game is too damn expensive without grinding too much. Yeah. I do understand that as well, but it does take time until you get to the point where you can just do this. Some people get to this point like much faster than others because of like the time they put into grinding this game or like optimizing their optimizing like their spending habits and shit. But at some point you will be able to get to this stage of the game where you can just like continuously just like spend on like more lower end cars and you get much more in return. As a bro head, welcome to the stream. This mindset should be applied on new gen players, like below garage level 40. It depends. Sometimes I know garages that are below garage level 40, but they already have like a bunch of those like useful cards. Like they already have absolute, they already have like some more cards. That is when you can start to go with the strategy where you spend on like the lower end cards with good value. Ah, shit. Genuine question. I'm at 159 cards right now. How much time will it take me to reach 200 cards? Technically, you can do that in just like 3 months. If you grind enough events, you can get enough like garage levels, and just buy all the stuff that you can get from the Legend Store, you can get to that point in just 3 months. By the way, I got the Zenvo from the Zenvo from the DS starting with 1 star 177 and lock P 900, and all day it wasn't impossible. Nice, very nice. Congrats on getting the Aurora Agile. Garage level 40 and don't even have any useful cards. That's unfortunate. Wait, what is like your best card right now? Like at garage level 40, I would expect like most of your good cards to be something like either Evo cards or like Legend Hunt cards. Like your garage should be looking like, let's just say, right? Gold Osma RS, Gold Nevera Time Attack. And then you also have like Evo Sheeran, maybe even Evo SF19 and Evo Lycan, like something like that. It should be doable for like a garage level 40. And maybe even Devel if you did play Gauntlet. I'm at garage level 40 with 246 cards, over 2 years of playing. Yeah, exactly. People are like progressing really fast nowadays. How do you progress when credits are scarce? That's the thing. You have to grind credits, of course. Those people like that I mentioned before progress really quickly because like they grind the credits in these events called special hunts. Special hunts, in those events, right? You get more packs. Actually, no, you don't get more packs anymore, but you get more credits from the packs compared to like normal current events, and they only take 1 ticket, so you get to do more races than usual. Not only that, the base credit payout is higher than like a normal event race, and therefore you do get more credits from watching like those ad multipliers, which amplifies like your credit gain even more. I've seen people that has gotten like around 10 million credits a day just from grinding special hunts. My best is like 9 million in 1 day of like grinding the Ultimate or a special hunt, but after that I just kind of got burnt out and I only got like 5 million a day after that. But still, that's like basically like the best place for you to get credits, and it seems that they are doing 1 every single update, which is like nice. I do appreciate that, but it's still very grinding. Don't get me wrong, it is still very grinding, but you can get more credits than like if you were to just do this normally. It sounds like Steam has a different ranking system. You might be in a different lobby. That's like right now, this game is having like a split of lobbies that should end tomorrow. And like they're testing something right now, so there's like a split of leaderboards. Okay, what's the marshmallow? Evil Lycan gets me in Division 5. Is that bad? Not really, because like you can definitely compete in Division 5 with the Evil Lycan. Special hunts when you're in PC is pain because no ads. Yeah. In my mobile, every 30 minutes to an hour per session, my game crashes. What device are you running the game on? Any new events today? Unfortunately, nope. No new events today. I can just check like the new cards and NPC and then I'll just dip. Ready for 1789? Yeah, I just need epics as well. I already have the card 6 star, so I can just like grind the final stage for it. And then I get epics for it, so I can save like, what, 90,000 trade coins in the Legend Store? Okay, wait, that's the wrong brand. This is an Ancient Wonders. What am I doing? Do I have Evil Lycan? Yes, I do. I obviously do have Evo Lycan. I have every single Evo car so far. I have all those and even Devel. But my best car in terms of top speed rank is the Yes-Go at almost. I mean, that is already a pretty decent garage. I wouldn't say you have no cars. Like what? All the Evo cars, and then you also have like Yes-Go and like the other two cars. That's a pretty solid garage. Like you definitely don't have like. You're definitely not at the state where you don't have any cars. Yes, it would still be nice to go for more useful cars at your stage. But I would say at times you can definitely go for like more higher value cars now. You can definitely start to go for those now. Of course, you will still have to be very careful with like your token spending because like again, you're still at a lower garage level, and you will still want to save your tokens for when something even better comes, right? But I would say that your garage is already at a decent level, and you can start to consider going for the other value cars now. It's running an iPhone 11. iPhone 11 is like it's like quite old now. Yeah, it did struggle to run this game after some time due to overheating. Are the hunt riots done calculating? Yes, they are, and that box still exists. Okay, so. My 3-star overclock run did still get me onto top 1% in here. Okay. And the and my keyboard run did get myself top 5% here. So let's see if I get enough epics to gold this card. Well, I guess I do. Okay, for the first time ever, these packs were actually useful, and now I actually have like one extra. Yippee! What the fuck? Well, I have 2 extras now. Okay, I'll take that. Incredible. But yeah, for whatever reason that caused me to get like 2 car hunts, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. The only issue is that it's 3 stars and I cannot apply any epics. So, okay. This I can do a race, and that's about it. I'm at 30,000 tokens right now. Planning to spend on December Burst of Speed. Since I know the upcoming one would just be a waste if I decide to spend on that. Maybe. Nice E-test compared to real. True. Okay, but yeah, I may have to go pretty early today because I still have other things to do right now. River testing segment 8 years old. Well, it is, but it's not running like the same 8 years old graphics anymore. There's like a massive overhaul to like the graphics engine in 2024. So technically, you're running like 2024 graphics right now instead of like 2018. Yeah, we have to 3-star a 3-star C-class car. You need 90 blueprints. It's even worse. Did I not do enough stunts? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Alright, what is in here? 48 GTP. I'll just use the 48 GTP because I don't want to drive the Sion in here. I have to do 6 stunts, so I just have to 360 randomly then. So did anyone mention Asphalt Hyperdrive here in chat a while ago? Not really, and like I don't think anyone here is like that interested into what Asphalt Hyperdrive could be. I mean, yeah, this game is optimized pretty poorly. He's a 1-star ranked CN. Balls indeed. Like currency low considering I'm not grinding all 49 million credits and 26k tokens. That isn't low at all. That should be able to serve you for a few purposes. Like you can definitely max out a S-class car from nothing. The amount of tokens though is I mean, it's not that high, but it's not really like that low either. You can definitely like work more on it. It's gonna be another rebranding name bullshit for Asphalt High. Like, with how this game is going, I could definitely see that happening. I could definitely see that as another rebrand, but I could also see that as another spin-off for the game. because like apparently I'm not sure if like the leaks are real or not. I can talk about that because like it's not Asphalt 9 leaks. It's like a completely different game. But apparently from what I've seen, it's like a new game that apparently runs Unreal Engine, which I generally doubt if that's real, because if you run Unreal Engine on a mobile device, you're just carrying yourself a nuclear bomb. So I kind of doubt if that leak is real, but if it is, then it's probably just a spin-off. Do you have any inside knowledge? Even if I do, then I won't be able to say it. But I don't think I even have any info about burst speed at the moment. Yeah, even if I did, I would not be able to just tell you guys instantly, obviously. House Gauntlet, I barely played. I only, like I said, I only did a few races. Let me see. Yeah, I only did 8 attacks in 4 days. You can clearly tell that I'm really enjoying this mode so far. And let me see this. Why is this actually like a difficult matchup? Genuinely. I don't think I would want to go against this. I somehow got top 5% with just a 2-star Overclock Supra. Nice. Considering how they've been handling the game recently, I want to think they're just out to milk the last cycles out of this game in preparation to the new one. Problem, right? Asphalt 8 is still alive. Somehow, like, they're still keeping that game updated. So I have no fucking idea as to like what happened. Like, what even is happening behind the scenes at this point. Like, before, they kind of just stopped with like Asphalt 6 to have Asphalt 8. Then once Asphalt 9 was out, they also delisted Asphalt 7. But because there's no more like main entry to this franchise anymore, Asphalt 8 is still active. They're still keeping 2 games active right now. So this has to be like a spin-off. It's not gonna be like a main entry to the series because like there's nothing going on about like Asphalt 8 getting like end of service, because like that game probably should have had that like 4 years ago, but they're still keeping the game updated. They're still getting like more cores and stuff. All this Asphalt happened right top, but where's the Asphalt Legends movie? Real. Let's check the shop in here. Do I get like more blueprints? No. Still just 2. Okay, I will probably just finish this race and then I'll probably end the stream a bit earlier today. Because again, there isn't really much for me to do. If there's like no events, we'll just be doing the same thing over and over again, and it does get more boring. Of course, I will want to stream for longer, but not only do I still have other things to do later today, there's actually no new content right now. So I do feel like it's gonna be like ending the stream a bit early today is gonna be like the best thing I can do. So everyone's keeping their RSC on 1-star. Well, that's because like there's no reason to spend tokens on it. There's just no reason to actually like spend tokens on that car. Right, and I guess that's it. Sorry for like a shorter stream today. It's just that like again, you read the title, the burnout is real. I'm not really enjoying this game as much as I would have wanted. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed the stream and still enjoyed like me just yapping about like the issues this game has and like the issues I'm having with this community and whatever. I hope that you guys do understand like my points of view, and that yeah, hopefully something happens later on that makes me want to like really just grind this game again. Because even with all the shit that's happening, I still really like this game. It's just that at times like this, I don't really enjoy playing it as much as I would have wanted. Years of adrenaline-inducing gameplay, maybe exhaust type shit. But yeah, I'm gonna stream same time next week. Yeah, I will. I will still do like weekly Tuesday streams. The Thursdays ones, I mean, I could still try. I could still try to do Thursday streams. But again, it's not guaranteed that I will do those on Thursday. I will still do weekly Tuesday streams though. But yeah, that's it for the stream today. Sorry that I have to edit early. But yeah, thank you guys for the support this time around, and I will see you again next time. See ya.